Okay, so good morning. Let's see, yes, there will be some people in there. As soon as you can, let me quickly see that the sound is good, should be good. And now I need to share that. Yes, I see there are already the first people in Zoom. Just please confirm that you can hear and see me, that I know that everything is working. I just share us here on my Facebook page. And then we can start. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I had a nice one. Nice relaxing on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I worked really hard. I was 3 hours in the garden. Our garden looked like a big mess, and I wanted to have a gardener there, but that somehow didn't work out the way I thought. So I did some reading on my own. It's still not 100%, but it doesn't look that bad anymore. And yes, I never ever done these things. Bought fertilizer and thrown some more pebbles into the flower beds and on the, no, not on the flower beds, on these walkways, because they were all washed away and it really did look terrible. I also did some reading. I didn't know that reading is so exhausting. No, let's say I remember that reading is so exhausting. That's why I really don't like to do that. So I had a nice workout, can feel my whole body now. So, but I also enjoyed it because it looks really nice here at the moment. So, okay, let's see. I can see that it's working. It's so exhausting. Okay, great. So if you can see me also, I see there are people on Facebook. Great, good morning, everybody. Hope you, like I said, hope you had an amazing weekend. I definitely had a good one. What do we do today is, today I want to share some information with you regarding bed and breakfast and the tourism industry. Okay, I'm sure you heard that before. We are trying here to help as much as possible to get you the right information. And what lots of people want to do is here they want to also start their own business, specifically bed and breakfast, guest houses, hotels is definitely some of the business ideas lots of our clients have. And most of the time we get inquiries and I don't even know where to start. So that's why we again started also to write a nice book about it with all the relevant information. Let me quickly see that I can see what I've done is I closed that, of course, but that's not a problem. I can open it again. So, we started, we wrote a nice book, did some research for you, about all the rules and regulations. If you want to start in this industry, your suppliers, potential suppliers, not only, of course, for the food industry, but also for interior design, kitchen equipment, and all these things. We gave you some samples about pricing. And so what do you need to take into consideration? Okay, and if you want to price some things, you always need to approach it from two different sides. Okay, number one, you need to figure out how much does it cost. Yeah, And then please do me a favor, don't forget transport cost, all these hidden little things that at the end of the day you may or hopefully not forget. And on the other side, you need to have a look at what are your competitors doing. And this is always really important for either way some specific, if you want to be a high-end, exclusive boutique hotel, then you also need to make sure that you have a look at these other hotels. How do they look? So you need to get the look and feel so that you know exactly what guests are expecting. And then you can also see how much are they charging. And then you need to see, please never ever try to be the cheapest on the market, yeah? Because you know that. If you want to buy something and then there are different people out there. Number one is people, they always try to find the cheapest thing and they are not happy with anything what you offer. Okay, they are usually the people, they are complaining all the time. These are really, really exhausting clients and you don't want them as your guests. And then there are others, they say, okay, I'm willing to pay a price for good services. And if your price per night is too cheap in comparison to all these other, let's say, with exclusive boutique hotels, then they think maybe you only market yourself as an exclusive boutique hotel, but your standard is further down. Yeah, so it needs to match, and I always recommend never ever be the cheapest. We've done a nice research about the industry. Used Statistics SA, what we could find there. They have the data till 2016. They always need a little bit of time to really get things together and extract the information. And different guests and clients, then also we show you where to find information about your competitors and what you need, please definitely to take into consideration. And then we also talking about online platforms, how you can market yourself, absolutely important. Airbnb is one of these big platforms where you easily and without cost for you up front, but cost when somebody is booking through them to market your place. There are some other websites. Where to Stay is something here where you can do the same thing. We are also talking about all the standards and regulations, what you need to offer, and then also rules and regulations regarding land and planning issues, accessibilities and roads. I remember I went that's a couple of years ago to a game resort. It was one of these high-end game resorts. We were really spoiling ourselves. But what they didn't mention is that the driveway, the last couple of kilometers, was dirt road. We definitely took the wrong car, and we were not happy. So if it is an access through dirt road, and you please do yourself a favor, mention that up front, and say, please be aware the last 5Ks are a dirt road, that you don't need to have a 4x4, but please don't take your high-end car. So also land use, land zoning, licensing, registration, safety standards, is all these things what we mentioned. So what we want to do is this is not a comprehensive guide, what will cover really all the rules and regulations now in detail, but it's something where we say, okay, you need to have this in place, and then if you need more information, please inform yourself so that you are not missing out on fire extinguishers and first aid kit and a health and safety officer, specifically if you have tourists staying there, so you are responsible also not for your own life, for the life and safety of your staff, but also for the life and safety of your guests. Yeah. And like we've done in all these books, all the skills and qualifications, what is available here in South Africa, what is maybe important for you, and we collected some important contact details so that if you need some more information in one specific area, you know exactly who to call and to contact. Yes, so let me quickly see. I of course also cover then and give some tips and tricks on funding available. Tourism at the moment has again the Tourism Transformation Fund from the National Empowerment Fund is open at the moment. It is open to ventures when they sell directly to tourists. Yeah, and tourists mean also here tourists in South Africa, from South Africa, but of course also tourists from abroad. And if you are interested in our help you need a bankable business plan, and with a loan and grant application, because a portion of it will be available as a grant and a portion of it will be available as a loan, or I think even equity, if I remember that correctly. So that's definitely something where we are able to assist you. If you just want to have your normal access the book and you say, hey, this is what I always wanted to do, then you can buy this book here. Okay, quickly. Doesn't even have it's still not even in the menu of the website. I still need to do that. But you are definitely able to organize, buy that already, order it. It's only 290 Rand, and for this amazing information, what we compiled there, where we put lots of effort into it, where we used all our expertise from the business plan writers, from the research department, and from me personally regarding funding. No, it's worth every single cent. That is also the chat. I just want to put that also in here. All attendees, so that you also have that here, so that you yes, start. You know where to start. You get some. You know exactly which information you required. Okay, so I saw that somebody is raising their hand. Do me a favor, if you scroll down, you either way can write in the chat directly your questions, or you click here on Q&A and then write down there your questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. And usually it is good for anybody, whatever question you have, we'll have everybody else here in Zoom and on Facebook in any case. Okay, so yes, the book is quite, is really, really informative. We covered all aspects, what you definitely need to take into consideration when you want to start your own bed and breakfast, your guest house, your hotel, your game farm. Yes, and if you have any questions outside of for these the information I just offered you. When you are in Zoom, you have our email address in any case. Okay. If you're on Facebook, just drop us a message. You will receive immediately, that's automated, our email address. And then please send us the question to this email address. The reason why I'm not publishing it, I just need to protect us here from all the spam. I was earlier quite free with my email address and shared that also everywhere on Facebook, and yes, we've got too many spams, so we are handling enough emails, and I want to be there for you and not for people they want to sell us some nonsense. Yeah. Okay, so I see here on Zoom nobody's asking here a question. Let me quickly see what is happening here on Facebook. I just need to refresh that just to make sure that I didn't. Okay, so there's also no questions. Absolutely great. So I hope this was really, really informative for you. Tulani sent some information. Okay. Great. Okay, so this was, sorry, that was for something else. It was not relevant here to the tourism fund or grant or tourism industry. Okay, so I wish you an absolutely amazing, successful week. Looks like summer is coming here, so I feel really, really spoiled here. And if you have any questions, you know how to contact us. Just feel free to contact us. Otherwise, I gave you the link if you want to start your venture in the tourism industry. I highly recommend that. And we will then see us next week. Okay. Oh, there's a, sorry. There's a, under Q&A. Okay, so there's an anonymous attendee. What if you're considering buying an existing old hotel in a rural area? You can do that. Please be aware, ask them for the latest annual financial statements if they want to sell it as a going concern. If it is not a going concern and at the moment not earning any money, what you would do then is you would just buy the building according to the value of the building, and not as a business, yeah. But you are definitely able to do that. You're definitely able to use the National Empowerment Fund for it. What they will consider that and offer you a loan. The grant would be only available for the required working capital, for upgrades you need to do after you received it, or some renovation. Okay, so you can, somebody asked, I missed the start. What you can do is go to Facebook, Funding Connection, okay? And on my Facebook page, there are all the old webinars and you can see them, and then you can start from the beginning and see what we are talking here, yeah? Okay, anonymous attendee, I hope I answered your question, and just contact us, ask them for the latest annual financial statements, the seller, and if they don't have that, that's not a problem, then just ask them how much they want, and then it would be just the building or the property, and not really the business. Okay, so take care. Wish you an exciting, successful new week. It's amazing, we're already in the middle of September. Time is really flying here. Is it a good time to expand now? Yes, now is always a good time. Okay, so I would always recommend starting a business. Now is always a good time. do you need to, I know South Africa's economy is not the best, but if you position yourself in this economy wisely, let me tell you, you will definitely be able to succeed, and you can't even imagine how much you will succeed when the economy starts growing again. Yeah? Okay. Take care and see you soon. Oh, there's another question now. Yes, Anonymous, regarding your existing old hotel, just do me a favor, just drop us an email, reply to any of our newsletters, okay? Cindy will be able then, she will be able to ask you the right questions and guide you through the steps. Yeah, we have systems in place and we pick you up and where you will figure out first where you are, and then we determine where you want to go. Then we can tell you, yes, we are able to help you. We are also straightforward. We'll be able to tell you that's not going to happen, or the chances are really small. And then it's up to you to start say, okay, I'm taking the risk, or okay, thanks very much for the advice. Then I will not follow this direction. I need to come up with something else. If we say, yes, that makes definitely sense, there's also funding available, then we start with offering you to draft a business plan, and then we can also help you with the whole application process. Yeah? Okay, so, but now we will end this webinar. It's again 22 minutes again. I had fun. I hope you also had some fun. You know where to get hold of us. And see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.